Hi, this is Lauren Younger at the University of Dallas Cowan Blakely Memorial Library. This video tutorial is a brief introduction to the database MLA International Bibliography. To visit the database, first go to the library homepage, udallas.edu/library, and scroll down to choose databases and head to letter M where you will find MLA International Bibliography. Go ahead and navigate there now and log in with your UD network ID and password when you're prompted. This database comes from the Modern Language Association, and it covers the subjects of literature and literary theory, film, folklore, language teaching, and also linguistics. I recommend using MLA International Bibliography anytime you're doing research for English classes or for modern language classes at UD. The database indexes research in more than 60 languages, which makes it pretty special, and it includes the citations for roughly 2.7 million journal articles and books. The citations come from over 6,000 journals, and many of them are available as full text directly from this database. We are going to take a look at the tools listed up here in the navy blue toolbar at the top of your screen, as well as the search options in the drop-down menu on the advanced search screen. Remember that you can always access the help page in this database by selecting the word help in the top right-hand corner of your screen to review the searching tips we look at in this tutorial, as well as many more that we will not look at today. First, go ahead and click on Names as Subjects and search for the writer Ana Caro, C-A-R-O, A-N-A. We're going to do last name, first name. And go ahead and hit the word Browse. And you'll see that properly formatted for me as I search for Ana Caro is her full name, Ana Caro Mayen de Soto. So I can just click the box next to her name and click on the word search to perform a name as subject search for that writer. Once I'm here, I want to go ahead and limit to scholarly and peer-reviewed articles, and I can do that on the left-hand side of my screen by ticking this limiter box. I can also limit my results to articles that are in Spanish if I scroll down a little bit further on the screen and choose Spanish under the language section. When you look through your list of results, you'll see many of the PDFs are available right now for the articles, and I could click on that PDF icon and go ahead and download the article or read it. But sometimes you'll see a different option, such as this example here for Full Text Finder. If you do see the Full Text Finder link, that's a good thing. That means that we have the article in a different database. So go ahead and click on Full Text Finder. And this particular article was in the database Gale Literature Resource Center. I've been redirected to that database, and now I can download the article. If you see a link that says Send Request to Tapasa Interlibrary Loan in your search result, that means you can request the item through Interlibrary Loan because we don't have it at UD. So what you're going to do is just click on that link, but on your way there, make sure that you know which page numbers you need for the article, because that's not going to carry over when you place your request. Go ahead and copy those page numbers and then click Send Request to Tapasa Interlibrary Loan. Once again, your login here is your UD Network ID and password, the same as before, and you can click Sign In. Because I found the citation for this article in the database, all of this information has been filled out for me in the form, and I just need to include those page numbers. Scroll down a little bit, make sure my email address is right, and click on Submit Request. A digital copy of the article should be emailed to me in the next couple of days. The next option I'd like to tell you about in the toolbar is works as subjects. If I do know the title of the work I'm studying, I can simply click on that. And as an example search, let's try Anna Karenina and click on Browse. Once again, I can select the box next to the term or the terms that I want to add to my search and click on the word add to have those formatted properly for me without me having to know how to properly type those terms into the database. The DE in this case stands for indexed terms, but once again, I don't have to know that. The database did the work for me because I used this works as subjects tool. There is one more useful tool up here in the navy blue toolbar, and that is the thesaurus. If I am looking for names or subjects or characters or literary themes, the thesaurus is where I want to go. As an example, I'm going to search for the word Bildungsroman and click on Browse. To add Bildungsroman to my search, I can tick on this box, but I can also click on the word explode here, and what that will do is add associated terms to my search as well, and still format that subject search for me. So for this example, I'm going ahead and click on explode and then the word add, and I'll see that in addition to Bildungsroman, the database has included another German term for me that relates to a coming of age or development story. And to search for both of those terms at the same time, all I would need to do is click on search. All that formatting has been taken care of for me. And finally, I'd like to take a look at some of the options available to you here in the drop-down menu on the advanced search screen. If you wanted to search by literary theme, you could scroll down and select literary theme. For example, if I was searching for the topic of love, I might use the literary theme tool. I also have the option to search by genre. For example, if I'm looking for dramatic works, I might search by drama, or to search by literary technique. I can choose literary technique from this drop-down menu, and I could search for a term like foreshadowing. I also have the option in this drop-down menu to search by time period, and just a note about the time period search option, you can search for a time range. For example, you can type in the years like this, or if there's a term associated with the time period, I could also type in that term. For example, like Victorian. Either one works fine. You can do the year range or the term associated with that time period. On this screen, you can also search by the language of publication. One helpful hint I want to point out about this language of publication feature. The code to search by language, as you'll see here, is LA. For example, if I wanted to search for results in French, I would use the code LA and the word French. And it's for this reason that if the word you are searching for, if the term you're using begins with the prefix LA as well, you need to put that term in quotes, because the database two-letter code for language is also LA, and using quotes is going to help the search engine understand what you mean and give you better results. So if I am searching in French for la musique, I need to type it in quotes to tell the search engine to return my terms. Not using quotes would confuse the search engine, and it would think I was searching for something in a language called music, which, as you know, is not one of the dozens of languages indexed in this database. So that was a quick introduction into the database MLA International Bibliography. If you have any questions about using this database, please feel free and contact the Library Reference Desk. You can email a librarian at reference@udallas.edu by texting 972-325-5336, or you can reach a librarian by phone at 972-721-5315, or you are always welcome to just stop by the library and to ask for help. No appointment is needed.